favorite thing about Serenity is probably how loving and caring she is, like a mama dog. She treats almost every kid that we meet like a puppy, so that's why I gave her the nickname Mama Dog or Ren Ren. Ren Ren, is that right?
Before we connected with Dogs for Our Lives, we would go out and Luke would seek out other dogs. And I remember specifically we were at a restaurant and this lady was at the table and her dog underneath. And she told us I was a therapy dog, and just kind of something went off in my head. I was like, oh. And the very next day, it's very ironic, we went to OT, which he's been doing every week. There was a pamphlet for Dogs for Our Lives right there. It was like just kind of like a sign. I was like, okay, we have to do this. Luke is telling us what he needs.
I mean, the people of the organization are amazing.
Oh, when they came, the trainers came to work with us, because I've never had a dog and I didn't know at all what to expect. So I was definitely very hesitant. Not the fact that the dog itself, but me. How would I interact with the dog? And they were so positive and just kind and always saying just the nicest things and how to train the dog. And the dog, really, she knew everything. It was us that needed the training, not her.
She brings a lot of calm to just not only Luke, but also us. And it's like, you can even feel like when things are harder, even for like me and Stephanie, she's like a source of comfort, because she kind of like, we know that Serenity's going to be there for Luke, and that kind of takes the burden off of us a little bit. So instead of us being the tool that helps, maybe calm things down, Serenity's the person, and that part's really huge. Her being a service dog and being able to go to school has been a huge confidence builder, just because Luke had the dog.
An icebreaker too for Luke, with other kids, and not just other kids, like the teachers and the principal, and just how pleasant she is to be around. And it's just, for him, you could just see the confidence come out in him, and he's just like, this is my dog, this is her name, and this is what she does, and you instantly fall in love with her.
A lot of pride in his dog.
So when we first went to shop for Dogs for Our Lives, we were expecting, obviously, this dog and how it would change our lives. But what we have found is a bigger community than what we could ever imagine. And it's so awesome. We run into people who either know the organization, have worked with the organization. It's definitely just a small little community group, which is so fun.
What I would say to any family that's looking to get a dog like Serenity or a service animal is, it's like, you kind of have an idea of like maybe how it could help, and then you kind of learn more about it, I guess, through the organization. Like Dogs for Better Lives is really good about explaining how it can be helpful. But then when you actually have it as a resource, and it's actually part of your family or in your life, it's like exponentially better than you ever imagined, I guess is how I would say it. It's like, oh, I thought this would be good, but this is like beyond good. It's like,
it kind of makes our family kind of complete.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's certainly life-changing, for sure.